you're like me, you're probably having a real hard time coming to terms with the prospect of a woman in the White House. I mean, come on. What if she has her period in the Oval Office? Gross! Can't give the nuclear launch codes to someone like that, right? And also...
Now I know this is clearly a joke talking about, how she shouldn't be in office because she's a woman. But even though it is a joke, it's a joke to make fun of right-wingers who for some reason are considered sexist under the liberal eye. Okay, I'm not even going to call this guy liberal. I'm going to call him a regressive leftist. So right off the bat, pretty much pushing the narrative that the conservatives are sexist. Even if it is a joke, it's still retarded.
Look, if we're gonna be honest, her career is full of scandal after scandal. Look, she's been around for 30 years, and we know the FBI went after her for using a private email server for classified emails, and then she was let off with basically a slap on the wrist, and that's unacceptable. And in all honesty, she's the perfect representation of the establishment, the old guard we constantly rail against here on the Young Turks. She's pro-corporate. She's a war hawk, she has a public position and private one devoid of any ideology unless it lines her pockets. Worst of all, she colluded with the DNC and the media to bury Bernie Sanders. And
wow, he starts off the video strong, shitting on Hillary Clinton. Pretty much spot on. He hits nearly every nail on the coffin, mentioning corruption, the email scandal, and so on. I take back the title. You might not be retarded.
Boy, oh boy, the alternative on the Republican side is much different and will totally be better. There's no doubt that Donald Trump will be different. Look, he says what he thinks.
Oh wait, he brings up Donald Trump. Huh. Well, as someone who doesn't like Donald Trump, I'm looking forward to shit on him a little bit. Let's do this.
He's just a man who says what's on his mind and, quite frankly, what's on everyone else's mind.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
Oh, never mind. The first thing is Mexico sending their rapists. Another Donald Trump is racist claim, and he tries to prove it using quotes that he uses out of context. Seriously? Why doesn't anybody talk about how he praised Mexican culture? Why doesn't anyone make sure to bring up that in context he was talking about illegal immigration? One thing I hate about Donald Trump, while I love that he has no filter, the dude needs to at least think before he talks. He's done nothing but create easy to exploit soundbites for the regressive left, as exampled right here in this video.
Trump also cares about America's security. He wants to bar an entire religion of people from entering the U.S. Until we figure it out.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States until our country's representatives can figure out what the hell is going on.
Now, as someone who likes freedom of speech, freedom of association, I'm pretty much an open border libertarian. I don't like the rhetoric of a blanket ban upon all Muslims, but in his defense, which needs to be brought up, which probably won't be, is that as of 2016, Donald Trump has suggested or clarified he'd only ban Muslims from terrorist states, where ISIS is controlled and so on. I don't think that this is the answer. I think the real answer is to stop bombing these countries, stop our intervention, allow constitutional carry, and to stop willingly taking refugees from these terrorist countries. In the welfare state, if you seek refuge and you make it here via airplane, boat, on foot, then you're free to stay. Just don't take my damn tax money against my will.
And he cares about the truth. I mean, think about it. He knew Obama wasn't an American, and when he was finally confronted with the truth long after that black devil proved he was born in the United States, Trump asked us to thank him for not being afraid to search for the truth, even if it meant looking like a racist.
Asking for a birth certificate is such racism. Really? So is it racist for the left-wing regressive left media to demand John McCain's birth certificate? How is a birth certificate racist? I don't get that correlation. Maybe I'm retarded myself. Or do you personally think that only black people don't have birth certificates? Do you think everybody in the United States is born white? I just can't come to, I don't know how. Oh my gosh, you guys are ridiculous.
Trump is also a man of great integrity. He has solid, well-constructed ideas and policy positions that he sticks to. He sticks to his guns.
I'm the only one on the stage that said we.
Yes, I agree. He is a flip-flopper. 2 things so far that you actually got Donald Trump on. Let's tally the score. You got 2 right, and then 2 bullshit. Congrats. Let's keep going. Maybe you can redeem yourself a little more. But let's not pretend that Hillary Clinton doesn't flip-flop either. I think Hillary Clinton's scandals altogether are worse than Donald Trump's flip-flops.
And he's self-funding his campaign. Remember, he's the one who pays off those dirty politicians. He said that in the primaries. He said that over and over again. He said Lion Ted Cruz was bought. His wife worked at Goldman. He can't be bought. In this case, he really is telling the truth. His campaign is self-funding. It's funding Trump's businesses.
I know the best people, and I'm totally self-funding my campaign. So I don't have to take donors and special interest people and lobbyists. I don't have to bring them in. I'm self-funding my campaign. I'm self-funding my campaign. I'm self-funding. I'm doing my own money.
So is he? Well, it's not that simple. Trump has provided about $18 million to...
Yes, it is his money. He can do what he wants with it. Are you serious? You're attacking him on being rich? You were on a roll. You fucked up already. You got 2 for 5, okay? You got 2 for you, 3 against you. I hope you don't keep fucking up.
Loves America. He's a fucking patriot, damn it. And that's why he loves and respects the veterans who served our country so much and their families.
Donald Trump sunk to yet another low this weekend when he attacked the parents of a Muslim American soldier killed in Iraq. In fact, the last few days have provided several new reminders of just how unsuitable Trump is to be president. For more on this, it's time for a closer look.
His wife, if you look at his wife, she was standing there. She had nothing to say. She probably, maybe she wasn't allowed to have anything to say. You tell me, but plenty of people have written that. She was extremely quiet, and it looked like she had nothing to say. A lot of people have said that.
Sorry, am I supposed to hate him for that? That video does nothing to help your point or prove your point. 2 for 6. You're really screwing up. And I guess, he doesn't respect soldiers, so we can put Hillary Clinton in, who got, some soldiers killed at Benghazi, right? Oh, wait. We right-wingers, well, I'm not a right-winger, but we right-wingers should really let go of Benghazi and find something new.
But Frank, let me get to it. He hit me. He's not a war hero. He's a war hero. He's a war hero.
5.5 years.
He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay? I hate to tell you.
He said he likes people who weren't captured. I respect soldiers, personally. My grandfather served in the Air Force, the Army, and the National Guard. But are you really a hero if you got captured? That's Donald Trump's point. I don't think, again, Benghazi.
And just like veterans, Trump also loves women. Just listen to him talk about women.
Nobody has more respect for women than I do. Nobody. Nobody has more respect.
Please, everybody.
Do you believe in punishment for abortion? Yes or no, as a principle?
The answer is that there has to be some form of punishment.
For the woman?
Yeah, there has to be some form.
If you're pro-life, you must hate women. Wow, what a bigot. It sucks he doesn't take the position on murdering babies. And I'm pro-choice, by the way.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie O'Donnell's disgusting. I mean, both inside and out. You take a look at her, she's a slob. She talks like a truck driver.
Well, I just don't respect her as a journalist. I have no respect for her. I don't think she's very good. And she starts asking me all sorts of ridiculous questions. And, you could see there was blood coming out of her eyes.
And yeah, one of the problems with loving women so much is that sometimes they don't love you back, like the 12 women who have accused him of sexual assault, one of whom is his ex-wife, and another claims he raped her when she was 13.
He came to me and started kissing me open-mouthed.
Oh lord, he's called a woman a fat pig before. He's a shit talker. Have you ever talked shit about a woman or a man before? Would that make you racist? Or sexist? He has a disdain for Rosie O'Donnell as a person. My fucking mother has said worse about her. 2 for 9. You're fucking up hardcore. You were on a good roll. I mean, he literally said he has no respect for Megyn Kelly as a journalist. Where is the sexism in that? Wasn't the case about the 13-year-old dropped? Didn't the other girl's family say it was bogus? Does anyone else find it extremely convenient that the sexual assault cases have come out weeks before the election? No, but that's TYT for you, trying to use anything they can to push their narrative. Let's hold on the rape accusations until it's actually proven. Then we can impeach them. You know, because innocent until proven guilty, right? Not to mention, it's suspicious to start out with. And I fucking hate sexual assault and rape. I was raised by my mother.
These are all lies created by lamestream corporate media. Trump would never hurt women. He would never mention that he would hurt women.
And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy. You can do anything.
To grab him by the pussy. What a great scandal. Am I the only one who hears him say that these women consented? Yes? No? Maybe so?
And no, look, I don't want to hear this. Trump is the shining orange beam of light in American democracy. He's uniting all of these people. He's literally bringing people out of the woodwork and motivating them to express their political views. And that's a good thing, right?
The president has divided this country so bad.
Fuck that nigga!
There's a group out there, just throw them the hell out.
Aww, you found a racist supporter in a Trump crowd. Too bad you can't find any of those who support Democrats, right? Gosh, you fucking white males.
White man, you're a fucking white man, white male, you're a fucking white male, white man, you're a fucking white man, you're fucking white, you're fucking white male, you're fucking white.
Okay, well, when you do that, we're never gonna have a civil
I
discussion.
don't give a fuck. I don't want to have a civil discussion. I want to call you assholes. By believing these ideas, you're inherently disrespectful of people of color,
so you don't,
of women,
really?
of gay people, of people with
How
depression.
are we inherently disrespectful to those people?
Because your policies hurt us, and you're white assholes, white bros.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that
you're white assholes. 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 You're white assholes.
Also, did anyone notice that it isn't a fucking crowd chant? It's just one man. Did anybody else notice that? Basically, he goes on to show loners calling, saying bigoted stuff, because you can't find that at the left, because that's just so not liberal, left wing at all. Nothing like that, Absolutely nothing, yeah.
And we all know Trump is a peaceful dude. It was Hillary who actually sent people to disrupt his rallies. Trump would never...
I certainly don't incite violence.
Knock the crap out of him. Like to punch him in the face.
Oh, because talking about knocking people out who disrupt your rallies with violence is so bigoted and terrible. How can you take yourself seriously? Did you ignore the 9-year-old Latina who got pepper sprayed by the anti-Trump protesters? I didn't.
Frustrating, but in 30 years of politics, Hillary hasn't done anything, okay? She's too political. She won't get anything done. Hillary hasn't done anything in 30 years of office. Trump will do many things, many great things, and he'll get things done. First of all, he'll fix the economy. He's a really good businessman. Just look at all of his businesses.
Now the casino Trump dubbed.
So they're just going to bring up Trump's business failures, and to that I say, aww, his business failures. Okay, last time I checked, only 1 out of 12 businesses succeed. Pretty much 9 out of every 10 businesses will always fail, depending on who you get the statistics from. But you won't mention that, will you? There's a reason why Donald Trump is filthy rich, and I don't think it's because he, hasn't ran a single successful business. I mean, at some point you have to, in order to accumulate the wealth that, Donald Trump has.
And he's not a little bitch who won't concede defeat if he loses the election and put the country at risk of an upheaval because he's a man that people somehow listen to.
That I will totally accept the results of this great and historic presidential election if I win.
Wow, someone has pride. Whoa, what a bigot. Seriously? You're gonna try to hang him on that? You have nothing better? Seriously, I hate Donald Trump, and I did not vote for him. But can you blame someone who has had the whole media slandering him? You know, the media that is colluded with Hillary Clinton, you know, the corruption you pointed out at the beginning. The whole media has been kissing Hillary Clinton's ass this entire time. And fuck Trump for dangerous rhetoric that might start a civil war. Hillary is obviously way better because war with Russia isn't that bad.
I don't know. I mean, at least he doesn't mock people with disabilities.
Written by a nice reporter. Now the poor guy, you got to see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
Yeah, that was fucked up. Surely Hillary Clinton would never do something so evil, you know. She's perfect after all. Hillary, you know, wouldn't joke about droning a whistleblower. She also wouldn't generalize an entire right-wing fan base, you know, just based on, you know, calling them a basket of deplorables and whatnot. No, she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't rig a primary election, you know. She wouldn't run fake ads slandering Bernie Sanders or Donald Trump. She wouldn't call Hispanic outreach talkable engagement. She wouldn't ignore security requests from our soldiers. She wouldn't laugh about getting a foreign leader killed. She wouldn't call her spouse's sexual assault victims as a right-wing conspiracy. She wouldn't laugh about getting a 12-year-old rapist off the hook. She also wouldn't steal money donated to her charity for Haiti. That was all Donald Trump. Oh, wait. No, that was Hillary Clinton. Fuck!
Oh. These are the things you believe in, against all the facts, when you say you'll vote for Trump.
Okay, I have to point it out. I seriously love how this dude, at the beginning of the video, completely downplayed every scandal about Hillary Clinton, like it was nothing. To be fair, I agreed with this guy about Donald Trump's early rhetoric about him banning Muslims. He made a point about Donald Trump mocking someone with disabilities, which doesn't really, outshine everything Hillary Clinton has done. And yeah, Donald Trump flip-flops. He's unreliable. But do you think Hillary Clinton is reliable? Seriously, man, you really just gotta whitewash Hillary's flaws? They're both terrible candidates. But if you put a gun to my head, I would pull the lever for Donald Trump. Hillary is a corrupt bigot. Donald Trump is a stupid bigot. Classic TYT propaganda, guys. Renegade slogan media here. You just watched me reap the fucking regressive leftists.